I can say that I am okay.
Yes, yes. Because of weather, I think weather is about to
Yeah,
change.
the weather is
Mhm.
changing. Yeah, every minute.
Mhm.
So that's why. And I am the person who can, who can get affected very easily. So it
Mhm.
might be the reason that, yeah, I'm suffering these days.
Don't you take yourself?
Yeah.
Don't you take yourself like you get very easily affected with the weather. So you need to take yourself. What like you have to keep away from those stuffs where you get easily affected,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I think you are right, but some things I think you cannot control some situations. So that's why,
Okay.
even though I try to prevent something and I try to be I try to take care of myself, but sometimes I think I'm not able to take care. I'm not able to, yeah, ignore that situation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Shall we start with the brief introduction? It would be
yeah,
better for us,
yeah,
right?
definitely.
Mhm.
Shall I
Okay.
start?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so as you already know, my name is Arshi. I hail from UP, Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my academic, so I have completed my master in chemistry. In addition, I did B.Ed, and after completing my oral study, I was working as a chemistry teacher. But now I am ended up to providing tuition at home. Now I am not working as a full time. I'm just working as a part time tutor, and beside that I also run a YouTube channel where I upload English conversation related videos. And apart from this, if I talk about my hobbies, so I have a bunch of hobbies, like I love cooking, teaching, stitching, gardening, traveling, and talking with diverse background people, and reading English content a lot, reading English books, sorry, and watching English content and listening English content. I'm really fond of listening and watching and reading and speaking everything in English. So yeah, these all are my hobbies. That's all from my
Wow,
side.
that that was impressive. Really lovely hobbies you have.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
it's my turn. Okay, as you can see on your screen, my name is Rayan, and
Hmm.
originally I'm from India, but right now I'm speaking to you from Saudi Arabia. As
Hmm.
far as my education is concerned, I have done my bachelor's degree. And if I talk about hobbies, I love to talk with a stranger and reading books. Yeah, that's yeah. Apart from that, I have also a YouTube channel where I upload English conversation video. Yeah, that's a bit about me. Thank you.
Okay, I think similarly, we have so much similarity, especially if I talk about that you also love reading and you also have a YouTube channel. Okay, that's great to know that you are staying in Saudi Arabia. Now you are connecting.
Yes, yes,
Currently, you
yes.
are connecting from there. Okay, so what kind of job do you do in Saudi Arabia?
Well, I work in university as a operator. I operate in centralized air conditioning. Okay, there's a Saudi Arabia is very kind of hot country. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so they need always air condition. So
Okay.
in university we have to operate the all kind of machinery which is related to air condition.
Okay, air conditioning. Oh, that's great. Okay, so how long have you been working as an operator?
Yeah, it's been 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Or before that, what kind of work you were doing in India itself?
Yes, yes. When I was in India, I used to work there as well. I work, uh, but that moment I used to work as a technician, but here I am working as a operator.
Hmm. Okay, that's great to know. You're working as an operator. So, is there mandatory to speak in English in universities, or you just want to you just want to improve yourself, and you just want to learn something new? So that's why you are learning. How did you get to know? How did you get into learning this language?
Yeah. Okay, that was a very great question. First of all, we need to understand in Saudi Arabia, there's a native language is Arabic.
Arabic.
Okay, but when we come to the professional way, so we don't need to speak Arabic. We have to speak English because the people they are working as a professional. Okay, so we cannot use Arabic words. So but if I say where I'm working, of course I have to use English. I don't know Arabic. So why I get it? Why I wanted to learn English? Because this is my English is just a global language. Okay, but when you know this language, so your career is growth. Okay, and your
Absolutely.
confidence
Boost.
is going to boost a
Yeah.
build. So there is a lot of behind it where I want to enhance my communication skill. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
But is there not it's not necessary we have to speak English or Arabic. We
it is
can
not.
communicate. See, yeah, compulsory. Where I'm living, a lots of people, my colleagues, they are belong to India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. So we know our mother tongue. So whenever we connect with them, whenever they connect with us, me, so they often use our mother tongue.
Hmm.
But
Okay, that's
when I head to office, that moment I have to use only English.
That moment, I think that time it is mandatory to speak in this language. It is inevitable when you
Mm,
work professionally, when you work in university, something like that. Okay,
right,
that's
right.
great to know. Okay, so I also would like to ask you one more question: that how long have you been working on your communication skill on this language?
Okay. Okay. See, when I was in India, I didn't know anything about it, about communication. Okay. But as we know, when I came Saudi Arabia, as I already told you, there is a Arabic language people speak. Okay. But I don't know Arabic and I didn't know English as well. So it was it was very hard to survive over here for me. uh, whenever I got any kind of complaint, any kind of issues, so I used to help my friends.
You
Please,
used to
friend,
take.
yeah, I used to take help from my friends. Okay,
Hmm.
so I said, bro, I have some issue. So please
Could you
ask
assist me?
my supervisor, my HR, because I have some issues.
Hmm.
So that moment I got to know, yes, he was able to handle, he was able to resolve my problem. So I got to know if he can speak English, why not? Why I cannot?
Yeah.
So after a 6 month, when I came Saudi Arabia, after a 6 month, I got realized no, I also need to speak English. I also need to develop my communication so that I am not gonna dependent on anybody. Okay,
Yes,
so
absolutely.
it's been before 2 years ago I started learning English, and I'm really happy that I have drastically improvement myself. Nowadays, I don't take any help from my friends because I have become self-independent.
And that is great thing.
Of
Because
course,
because you knew that how long will you take the help from others. So one day you will be self independent. You should have be self independent. That's how you can survive. Otherwise, it would be hard, for you because I think no one is there. No one is always there for you. Maybe they have lots of
literally,
work. They have other.
literally, I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. I very soon I got to realize. But
Mhm.
I have seen a lot of people here who have been working for 15 years, 10 years, but they are not aware it. They are not interested to develop their communication. I'm
Hmm.
really thankful. Now I have developed my communication. I can work anywhere. I can talk with any person. So and I can go anywhere. So that is very good for me. Mm. But
Yeah, of
people
course.
who have been working for 10 years, 15 years, and still they are struggling. They have to take a help from others. So
Hmm.
that is, I think, they need to think about themselves. They have been working for 10 years, 15 years. I think they have good command of English, they have at least the command of Arabic, but they are not interested actually. They are just wasting their time. So
Because
I'm really
they,
against it.
hmm. Maybe perhaps they feel that we don't need to learn this language. We know Arabic and we know other mother tongue, so we are going to survive, and I think they are survive. So because of that, they are not interested and they are not fascinated, towards learning this language. So, I would say that we are living in a modern world and everything. Wherever we go, we have to connect with people, we have to make relationship with them, we have to communicate, and everyone has their own mother tongue. So we cannot think how we will be able to communicate with them if we know this language, because it is a global or universal language. So if we know this language, so we can communicate all around the world, and it will help,
Indeed,
it will help to grow in our career. And as well, there are so many things that by knowing this language we can do in our future. Yeah, that's great.
indeed,
Okay.
indeed. Yeah. See, i- people who is very curious to learn to develop their career,
Now.
they
Hmm.
always want to learn something. Okay, but who doesn't want to work, who doesn't want to develop their career, just they just think, yes, I have to work here only. Okay, but people like who come from other state, other country, they are not gonna stay forever here. Okay, sooner or later we have to back our country. So
Hmm.
why not, before going there, we need to know something else. We need to develop our communication so that we can work there as well with a good handsome salary, right? If
Yes.
now we some of people, they are getting handsome salary because they have a bunch of experience.
Yeah,
Okay, but at
because
the
of the
end we but
experience.
but at the end they have to go back to their country. Okay,
Yeah.
but what else if they go back and they are unable to, they don't know how to communicate with people. So
Hmm.
soft skill and hard skill is really important in this today era,
Time.
I would say.
Yeah, in
So
this
we need to go both skills. We need to follow the both skills so that we can feel very much confidence. We can work with the confidence, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, definitely, certainly. I think maybe the people feel that they don't want to upgrade themselves. They are
yes,
okay
yes.
with
That
the
is
with with the version they have. Maybe it might be and they don't want to make uncomfortable. They don't want to feel uncomfortable, because when we learn this language, so obviously the first thing is that we have to make uncomfortable ourselves, then we would be able to learn this language. Because by staying in comfort zone we cannot learn this language, because obviously we know that this is not our mother tongue. So if it is not our
right.
mother tongue, so we are gonna struggling a lot while learning this language. But I believe that if someone make priority, and if someone wants to learn this language at any cost, by hook and crook, so they can learn at any cost. They will learn at any cost, no matter what it takes, no matter how tired and how busy, and how and whether they feel they are feeling like to practice or not, but they will do, because they have made this language priority. So if we work according our priority, so it means that we can learn anything and we will be able to achieve and accomplish each and everything. Yeah, all right.
Right, right, right. You said very well. Actually, people, they don't like to discomfort, right?
Hmm.
Discomfort, they don't like. That's why they don't want to upgrade themselves. But
Hmm.
but they need to understand, once we live in discomfort zone, so sooner or in future we will be living in comfort zone. Today
Hmm.
we definitely we are facing a discomfort zone, but in future we need to think about it. In future we will be living, because now if we live in this time comfort zone, so sooner means in future we will have to leave this comfort zone. So why
Yes.
not now we are youngest, we can sacrifice, we can struggle everything. So we need to leave always this comfort zone so that our future will become comfort zone,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, if you have any question for me, so you can ask me. It's
Okay.
like I'm just asking question.
No, no. Okay. Yeah, just tell me something you about yourself. Like, how long have you been speaking English? And you said you were a chemist teacher, and
Yes.
now you have fully stopped yourself. So, what is the reason behind it? Yeah. Well,
Well, if I talk about my reason that why I did quit or why I did leave my job, so that was the reason that previously where I was working, so I was not getting suitable environment, I would say. And while doing that job, at a certain point, I felt that if I would be in this job in this workplace, so maybe I'm not gonna grow in my future and I'm not gonna see any kind of progress. So that was my major reason. Yeah, that's why I left my job. It would be better if I leave this job. Then I can do work upon on my communication skill and I can learn this language. Even though at that time I didn't know this language much, very simple language, very basic language. I used to know, but I even though I knew about the fundamental of grammars and basic grammars, but I didn't know how to speak, how to make proper sentence in this language. So I would say that there was another struggle for me, that I was struggling to communicate and to interaction with other people as well. So then I thought, if I would leave this job, so I would have enough time, and then and then I would learn this language, because at that time I was working 9 to 3, and then after coming back home I was providing tuition 4 hours. So then, yeah, after doing lots of work, then at the end of the day, I used to feel exhausted. I used to feel burnout. So I was not able to learn. I was not able to work on this language. And literally, even though I was eager to learn this language, but because of timing, because of time issue, I wasn't able to work, so then I thought it would be better to left this job, and then I will invest a year in myself, and then after 1 year I will join some other institute or college, whatever it is. So then now I can say it's been a year that I have been learning this language. It is about 2 year. I think after 2 months that I would be complete. Yeah, a year. So now I can say I got fluency and I got confidence. Now I can speak, I can communicate. So yeah, it is a great achievement for me, and I can say that I didn't waste my year. I utilized my time in a proper way or in a very productive way. So now I am satisfied, and I didn't have any regret why I left my job, because after leaving that job I am able to communicate, and it is great for me. So now I'm satisfied whatever I did.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, that is a lovely statement. Very lovely. Yes, 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 right. When you have confidence to how to communicate, that feeling, it
it
is
is great.
something else.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable. It's
yeah,
unpredictable.
yeah.
So that is the very means something else feelings
Yeah,
literally.
I think it's incredible feeling that right now I have, because I have seen a lot of people, they are working, they are working for last 20 years and 10 years, but they are not able to communicate. Literally they are struggling a lot to communicate with them, because maybe they didn't work and they didn't want to learn this language. So that's why. So I can say that I have used my time in a very proper or in a very productive way. So I can't say that I don't have any regret. I'm happy whatever I did. Yeah.
So you have utilized your time in a proper way. What is your next plan? You are gonna work, you are gonna join some companies, or you still want to develop your communication more?
No, I think I would say that
Expand.
it is an endless journey. I can't say that in a
Hmm.
1 year I have achieved each and everything. I think I didn't achieve even a 1% or maybe 2% I have achieved in a year. There are a lot things that I have to learn in this language. So I can't say this journey has ended up here. Obviously, I would learn this language throughout my, throughout my life, I can say. So now I'm planning to join. I'm planning to rejoin, and I am trying to get a job. And I have applied. I have already applied in many institute and college. And schools as well. So I'm just waiting, for the reply of, yeah. So that's why now I'm
That
just
is very
providing
good.
tuition at home. Yeah.
So it means how do you develop your communication in day-to-day life, your daily routine? Because you are really eager to add your communication. You are really curious to learn this language. So what strategy do you follow to upgrade 1%, 2% in daily way?
So, well, I can't say there is any specific strategy I follow, but as we all know that LSRW, we all know. And these are
Okay,
the four pillars, of learning this language and to develop communication skills. So yeah, that's the exact way I am working. I am speaking, I am listening a lot. It is one of my favorite hobby. Listen, I can listen many hours. Sometimes I listen 5 hours, because as I mentioned that I have plenty of time because I am not working this year. So I have time, so I can just keep myself with English all the time whenever. So I just try to listen a lot as much as I can, and I try to speak. If someday it happens that if I'm not able to have a conversation on video call, so that time I just do practice over audio call. Like I just do practice with audio call, through audio call. So that's how I am able to maintain my consistency, because I'm someone that who believes in consistency and practice. So the
yes,
both
yes.
thing I can do at the same time. If I am able to show up every single day, so that means I am able to maintain my consistency as well. So that's how I'm maintaining my consistency, and also I'm reading. I am now. I feel that I am an avid reader, and recently, I have finished the book in 3 days, and literally, I'm proud of myself. Earlier, it was not like
Okay,
that. Yeah, now
that's good.
yeah. But I have, I have fostered reading habit in my routine now. I'm really enjoying reading these days. So I'm just trying to finish a book as soon as possible. So yeah, in 3 days I have finished that book. So then I'm feeling so happy that now I am able to finish a book in 3 days even. So and if I talk about writing, so writing is something that I am not paying attention because I don't feel to do it. I don't know why it is always seems like a mundane task for me, and whenever I try to do writing, so I just can write only one page, and after one page it seems like that I
Okay.
can't do further. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have to
even
stop.
one page, even one page, I think it's okay.
Yeah, and
That
once
is
in a
good.
blue moon I do writing, but it
Oh,
literally daunting task for me. I don't know why I
okay.
don't feel to do writing. Yeah, that's how
Okay.
I'm developing communication skill and simultaneously my fluence day by day.
Okay, that's very lovely. As you said, you have bunch of time. That's why you are able to read. You are able to communicate. But I think very soon you are going to engage yourself because you have applied some companies. So what will you do when you engage with some work? So that moment, how will you maintain? Do you have any plan?
No, well, first of all, I didn't get your point, so please come again.
Okay. No, no. You said you have bunch of time right now. Like you are able to read books nowadays, 3 hours or 2 hours. You are able to listen audio books or something else for 2 hours, 1 hour. But you have applied some company for getting a job,
Job.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So in future, I think you will be engaged yourself, right? So in future you will not get a lot of times to read, to listen, to communicate. So that moment, what will you do? Do you have any plan? to maintain your fluency, to maintain your reading habits or listening habit? Any plan do you have?
Yeah,
Or
well,
you, as of now, you haven't thought. As of now, you haven't thought. What do you think?
okay, well, I can say that if I wouldn't get the enough time in future after joining a job, after joining any school institution, so that time maybe I would be able to take out 1 hour for myself. So I would divide 1 hour, 15 minutes speaking, 15 minutes listening, 15 minutes reading, and I don't do writing. So instead of writing, I will listen. I will listen 30 minutes. So that's how I would be able to maintain my consistency. But
It's good.
yeah, that
That
time
is really
wouldn't
good
be enough,
strategy.
but at least I would be
Mm,
able to maintain my consistency.
makes sense. I totally agree. Mm,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
because
I have done.
yeah,
Go ahead, because
yeah,
you
because
want to.
when we do work and at the same time while working we have I would have lots of responsibilities, and that time I would try to at least 1 hour. So that's how I can maintain my consistency. But it literally would be hard for me because after working all day, obviously you feel drained. At the end of the day, you don't want to do like anything, whether it is
Mm,
related to your English or whether it is related to your personal life, anything. You don't
family.
want to do anything. You just want to take rest as much as you can. So then it would be not possible. It would be difficult for me. But as I mentioned earlier, that if I make priority that I want to learn this language, so that means I would be able to maintain my consistency.
Mm, okay, that's really lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's your time. If you have any query for me, please go
Mm,
ahead.
I think not really. I don't have any query.
Okay,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and we have already done 29 minutes. It's about to
yes.
complete 30
We have
minutes.
only left 5 minutes, if I'm not wrong. So I think we are
Mm,
done with our questions, and it's
mm,
time to wrap up this sessions. But it is really nice conversation with you, and thank you for joining. Yeah.
yeah. I would also like to say thank you for your precious time. I really enjoyed with you. It was really nice to talking to you. Mm,
Yeah, likewise. Yeah, yeah. Bye bye. Have a nice
have a good day.
day.
Yeah.